Hello, this is CardinalSoul Tarot, and this will be a reading for water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, from now until the 12th of February 2025. But it's also a timeless reading, so whenever you find this reading, there'll be a message in it for you. And please take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. I'll be doing a version of the Celtic Cross and doing some clarifying cards on that, and finishing with a angel message card. So first I shall connect to Spirit and then we'll start. Thank you. Okay, so can we have, okay, thank you. That's the first card. Cards for, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Spirit. We have a card for water signs, please. Thank you. Two new cards. So one card for the future position, please. Spirit. Signs, please, Spirit. Spirit. Okay. No. Can't take that either. Okay, Spirit. We have the water signs. Future position. Spirit. Thank you. Okay, first position. Thank you. Spirit. Thank you. Environment position, please. Excuse me. Environment position, please. Position, Spirit. Spirit. Water signs. Okay, thank you. do that. Okay, Spirit, I'll take that. That makes kind of sense. Okay. And bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so this is organized. This situation, current situation for water signs is at the Page of Wands. So that is a position of an offer, maybe waiting for an offer that's going to be creative, passionate, inspirational to come in. What you do know, what's above you, what crowns you is the Nine of Pentacles. So that's kind of where you feel like you want to be, in a sense, which is independent, comfortably off, abundant, in your garden. She's there with a bird, an exotic bird, the parrot I think, and surrounded by wealth, and very comfortably off, and a bit detached, but totally at ease in her fine robes. Where you've, in the past position, you've got the Devil. So that's, deception, vice, addictions, things that are toxic, not healthy. But it could also be a position of passion, lust, carnal desire, all that sort of thing. So it doesn't necessarily have to be. It's base chakra. It's that desire and drive, and all things pleasure. So it doesn't have to be a negative. A devil doesn't have to be negative. A devil is, but it can be not the best for you, in the sense of, you can overindulge on devil energy, in a sense, but it's part of life, and it's part of the fabric of, the darkness and the light. There's always a bit of a devil within us, and it's a question of not letting the devil control you. If you're ruled by a devil, or you let the devil inside you rule you, it means that you are restricting yourself. That's why the lovers in the devil are chained. They are being controlled by the devil. They're being turned into little devils themselves. They're not masters of their own destiny, and ultimately the point of life is to become the master of your own destiny, not to become part of an external force's destiny, which the devil kind of represents. But that's in the past position, so I assume you've moved on from being controlled by that devil energy, or at least you've tamed the devil. What you don't know, what's hidden, what's below you, what's the foundation position, so to speak, is the Four of Swords, which is rest, contemplation, connecting with your inner self. What's in the near future is the Seven of Wands, which is defending your position, holding the high ground, standing firm, protecting what you've gained from competitive and negative forces that wish to take it away from you. It's a God of being successful at doing that. You've got the high ground, you've got the moral high ground, you've got the physical high ground. You're not in any danger of losing your position, but you've still got to defend it. You've still got to stand up for yourself, in a sense. Then, where we are in the where you are, literally who you are and where you are. This is the current you. That's the current situation. That's where you are currently in terms of situational. But this is where you are kind of personally, which is the Six of Pentacles is about generosity and giving and sharing and being in a position that is a kind of benefit to yourself and benefit to others. It's a sort of prosperous card. And it's where there's a sense of equilibrium. He's carrying the scales, he's giving out, he's receiving, he's a merchant, he's achieved certain things in life, he's achieved a certain sense of balance in life. He's overcome the devil, obviously. So there is a degree of accomplishment in the Six of Pentacles. What's the environment, what's surrounding you at the moment is the High Priestess. That is basically the mysteries, the intuition, the arcane knowledge of the darkness and the light. You've got the pillars of wisdom from Solomon's temple on either side of her. There's moon above her. She's got sunflowers. She basically is in touch with the divine through the soul, and she is in tune with the universe. She knows the mysteries. She knows everything there is to know about the hidden sides of life. If you want to know the shadows and the meaning of shadows, go and consult the High Priestess. And that is what's surrounding you. What is the challenge? What is the hopes and fears? Is the Queen of Cups. She is emotional, grounded, in control. She sits by the sea. She's holding a big cup in her hand. She is basically compassionate, kind of generous, very giving. She has a lot of intuition. She's got Scorpio energy, and she basically kind of has an understanding of the way things flow in life, and that's your challenge. In the hopes and fears, this is where you need to get in touch with your emotional side, and in order to find your outcome, which is holding the world in your hands and having a positive choice of the direction that follows in your life. It's the two of wands. Is choices. It is the next stage. So this is where you are. You're in the process of formulating the choice of the next part of your journey. And the overall energy is the Nine of Swords. So basically you're worrying about that choice. So ultimately, and you're worrying about that choice from a position of comfortable situation. You're not actually in strife, but you worry that you might be in strife. So we shall clarify some of these cards. We can start by trying to see if we can clarify the overall energy, which is the Nine of Swords. Please can you clarify the overall energy? Nine of Swords, please. Thank you. The Queen of Pentacles. Just indicate you're worrying about money and how much money you have and where you're getting it from and where it's coming from. Okay, so we'll clarify the devil, even though it's the past. Still interested to know what the devil has in the reading. Please clarify for the devil. Thank you. The Queen of Wands. So the devil's about, it's basically passion, desire. It's where you've come from is you've been following your basically it's been following the sex drive. You've been wanting a passionate, very materialistic, earthy, kind of lustful, driven. That's what's been driving you to this point. It's lust, desire, physical pleasure. So shall we clarify the future outcome, the Seven of Wands? What is, thank you, Seven of Wands about? It's about the Fool. So I would say the Seven of Wands is basically saying with the Fool, you are defending your wish to basically have a kind of a sense of freedom and happy-go-lucky life. You want a happy-go-lucky life. You want to be able to be free-spirited, do what you like, and just go for it, and you know, take it as it comes, see what happens. Just basically have a kind of optimistic, no holds barred, just almost a libertine existence, and take life as it comes. And that's what you're basically fighting for. And so what does the Two of Wands, our final outcome, indicate to us? Thank you. The Queen of Cups is emotional balance and harmony and basically emotional love and success. So that's what you're looking for on your path, a sense of emotional stability and love. That's also your challenge. So that's basically your outcome and your challenge. So that's the challenge position is also the outcome, it seems. So I'm going to clarify the Queen of Cups in the challenge position, please. Can you clarify the Queen of Cups in the challenge position? We've got 2. Let's see what they say. You've got the 8 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. So basically, I'll show this, the 8 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. So as a challenge, it is about you're wanting to move on from a situation to you want a new start, you want a new beginning, which follows on to the 2 of Wands. That's what you're looking for. You are looking for a new life. You've had your cups, you've had 8 cups, and you've kind of feel unsatisfied. You're holding on to a position of materialism, and that's your challenge. Maybe you need to, if you really want to move on, you need to kind of let go of that. You need to embrace the emotional side of things. You can get stuck if you hold on too much for what you've got. Sometimes you have to let go to move on. And I'm going to clarify the High Priestess. Spirit lets me. Can we clarify the High Priestess, please? Why is the High Priestess in violence? Why is the High Priestess in violence? Thank you. 3 of Pentacles, which is teamwork, collaboration, working together to build something bigger and better than you on your own can do. It's a card of progress and achievement. So it seems like you need to use your intuition to achieve that kind of progress. I'm going to clarify the central core of the reading, actually, the Page of Wands. Why are you, your situation, reading as the Page of Wands? Why? Okay, it's a burden. 10 of Wands. So, it seems like, to me, well, I'm just going to finish off by clarifying the 9 of Pentacles, just to make sure. Why the 9 of Pentacles in what we know? Okay, thank you. It gets more complicated as we go along. The 8 of Swords. That's it. So this reading is quite sort of deep and complicated, I feel. It's basically, it seems like you've become burdened by the deceptions and desires and drive for the passionate life of the past, the lustful existence, the charisma and excitement has basically overburdened you. And you're seeking new opportunities, a new wand to bring in a more balanced sense of the same thing. The Page of Wands leads to the Queen, but maybe you've kind of got yourself in a deceptive state. What is underneath you is reflection. It's basically internal soul searching and rest and contemplation is what is basically you kind of need on the subconscious level. And where you want to be on the material, on the conscious level, is the Nine of Pentacles. But what you are feeling in that desire is the Eight of Swords. So you are feeling restricted, trapped, bound by your situation. The burdens you've carried, you've brought into the current from the past. The deceptions, self-deceptions or other people's deceptions are still weighing you down. You're still feeling trapped and restricted by that. The overall energy is you are worrying about that, and you're worrying about your financial situation. What you want is a sense of freedom to just be free to start a new journey, a new life. That's what you're looking for. You want this page to give you a fresh start. This page will give you want a fresh beginning. You want to have to stop fighting for what you believe. You want to just be able to jump off that cliff and have that sense of adventure that the Fool has. Where you are now is what you should be in the mode of have someone with a generous spirit. You do have that ability to have kindness, generosity, and a good sharing and giving spirit, and you have the wealth within you to be able to do that. What you need to be is collaborative and intuitive and creative. That will help you to achieve your desire, which is to embrace your Queen of Cups within you, embrace that emotional maturity and stability, to allow yourself to move on from all the heartache and sorrow that you've collected up over your journey so far. And then you can achieve some sort of sense of financial stability, but you have to be aware that you're not becoming too hoarding and too possessive of whatever you're achieving by embracing, your realization of your maturity. You have to keep this generous spirit. You can't be too clingy to whatever. You've got to kind of let go of that vibe, keep this vibe, and then you get the choice you desire. You get the road, a new journey, a new path. You hold that world in your hands, and you can move on, and you move on with the Queen of Cups as a positive. So you achieve that balanced stability. You have the ability to have all the love and the happiness, and to create it for other people, and to basically be a fountain of beauty, serenity, and loving and giving that the Queen of Cups represents. So I think that's basically it. It's a journey from, I think it's the journey from a devil-led, lust-based existence to a more heart and soul-led, loving and giving and sharing existence, is what this reading basically indicates. That's the desire is thing, and that's what creates all the worry, is how you get there. How do you achieve that? Well, that's achieved by asking the High Priestess. The High Priestess knows all the answers, and the High Priestess is within you. And it's interesting, for all the readings I've done basically today about what's going on elementally, and the vibe is basically inner wisdom, knowledge. All the answers are within us. If we get in touch with our souls, our intuition, we can solve every single problem. And the problem is, I think, in this world, I suppose it always has been, it's been that ego, that devil that's always getting in the way, always coming up and basically giving you doubts, giving you fear, giving you reasons to criticize, chase and hide, whatever desire. It's just basically twists reality for its own sake, so that basically you end up remaining in an existence that is full of entrapment, swords, pain, sorrow, suffering, because basically we can't see the wood through the trees, or rather we can't see through the swords. Anyway, I'm going to end this with an angel message card. So if you let me shuffle and see what comes out for us. Okay, take that then. Music. Music be the food of love, eh? I shall read from music. In the beginning there was the Word, and the Word was God. Sound is at the core of creation. Anything made up of atoms vibrates, resonates and sings. That is indeed true. The whole world is made up of sound. It's all made up of vibrations, waves, energy. I'm adding to this conversation here. Whether birds, traffic, people or machinery, we are constantly being inundated with some sonic information. There are also many sounds that surround us that we do not even hear, as humans hearing only registers certain decibels and frequencies. All the particles that make up matter resonate at certain frequencies, and when they interact with other particles of matter, sound is created through waves of compression. It's compression and expansion, actually, but we'll leave that. We experience these waves both sonically through our hearing, but also physically as the sound waves interact with both our energetic and physical bodies. Each sound made creates an energy. It is extremely important for you to pay attention to what sonic information you are receiving right now. Take note of how this is affecting you. Each individual vibrates to different frequencies and responds to the frequencies that harmonize most effectively with the individual's energetic makeup. Therefore, it is important to be aware of what sounds and music heal you, inspire you, and bring you back to your core self. The power of sound and music is so profound, that each time we listen to a song, our whole energetic system transforms to either harmonize with the song or repel it. Our energy fields, emotions, body and spirit are actually transformed and become reborn with each sonic interaction. This is the sonic power of creation and new experiences, new worlds, deep and buried parts of ourselves open up to us through the power of sound. According to many creation myths, our world was born through the power of sound or word spoken. This is because sound is the product of existence in motion. This is the time to use the power of sound and music to heal, inspire, nurture, and transform your life. So that's nice and well said. So with that, I shall say thank you. Goodbye.